Hi guys, I'm here in the new property kitchen at BST Acres, and I realized this is basically going to turn into a chaos vlog for a bit because I don't have the time or attention span to edit videos, and I still want to get stuff out there because we're doing lots. So I'm just going to kind of draw you into what I'm doing today. So this little love is Wednesday, and she was, you can hear purring, she was like climbing up my leg, and I'm trying to do stuff in the kitchen, so I put her on my shoulder to make her happy. I had a bunch of garden tomatoes from the garden I started at the other property. You can also see my hands, that's a clue to what else I'm doing. So I put them in the oven to broil the skins off so I could peel them, and in the process of simmering down some sauce, also in the process of breaking down elderberries because I'm going to try to make a syrup. I've never done this before, but I planted the elderberries 2 years ago and had actually a really good harvest, so we'll see how this goes. I'm also on like day 3 of breaking down a whole ham. I wanted to make a soup that has ham in it, and my boyfriend brought back an entire ham, which meant I now had to break down the ham because we didn't need the whole thing for the soup. So I cut up what I needed for the soup, and then I cut up what else wasn't like gross and full of fat, and I just chunked that up and put it in the freezer. And then the rest, including like the bones of the shank and whatnot, I actually threw in the crock pot on low, and I let that cook for like 2 full days, thinking to make stock. Now that is cool, and there's going to be a big layer of fat, so I'm going to skim that off. Usually because ham is processed, you don't want to use that fat unless maybe for like mix into suet or something if you're going to feed birds, but the salt content is an issue. So I'm going to wait for that to set, skim that off, and then the juice at the bottom is going to be a great base for soup, or I actually might do like one of those 13 bean cooked down ones. And then I skimmed out all the bits, and now we've got the actual meat, which is able to be put back into the soup, and we'll be doing that. And then the bones won't go to waste. I've set those out in my tiny little work area here for the dogs to enjoy. And once this stuff is settled, I've got to go outside and put up some fencing because we now have the barn pad, so I can ring that around. So busy day, and I'll be posting more. And hello from myself and Miss Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in, BST Acres.